Hey, what's going on, working class hustlers of America and all across the globe? It's your main Horace, also known as La Machine. If you've been following me, and I hope that you have, I've been kind of posting my recent experience with Amazon's new payout system. They call it DD+7. That means now whatever has been shipped to your customer, whether it is merchant fulfilled or whether it's FBA, the funds from that particular order do not become available until 7 days after tracking has shown that it delivered. That put a lot of us in quite a bind. And like I said, if you followed me the last two videos that I shot, I talked about how that has impacted me. And it has been hard. It continues to be hard. This will probably be the final video in this segment. I think we all kind of get the gist of it. But if you can look right here, we're inside of my Seller Central account. We're on the kind of like the main page, and you got a balance sitting in there of 36,842. Let's break that down so that you can see what is happening to me right now. Okay, hustlers, so now we are inside the payments dashboard. And here you can see my last payout was this, $5,680.41. That is way down. My payments are generally around 15, 14. We sort of gave that breakdown on the last video. Now, again, this is what is going on. $36,842.86. Now, this is what they're telling me. They're saying that today, and you can see today is April the 23rd. They're saying that tomorrow, and this date, oh my God, ever since I got put on reserves and all this crap, this date moves around. It's crazy how they do this. Now, earlier, it was saying it was supposed to pay out yesterday. Whatever. You know what? Maybe it's me. But anyway, no, I'm not crazy. It was saying that it was going to pay out today. Now it moved to tomorrow. And the transfer amount is supposed to be $15,304.82. Guys, this has gone down. This was up around $20,000 that it was supposed to pay out. And every time I process a batch of orders, it goes down. I'm thinking that every time, this number, whatever is going to transfer, always has to do with everything that has been processed up to the actual payout date. So every time you process more orders and those orders go into reserves, it's going to deduct from whatever the current transfer amount is. So it's crazy. But I think I showed you last time. You see where it says right here, request payment? I never used to get that. That's new. And you can see these are pretty close. I'm not going to request it now. I could, but I'm going to wait and see what happens tomorrow. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, this will be somewhere around 14,000. I mean, they just keep finding ways to mess with my money. I just gotta bear with it. But what I will say is this amount right here is better than what we got last time. And what we got last time was better than what we got the time before that, because we got nothing. Okay, nothing. And this was the payout period after I got hit with DD+7. I got nothing. And then the last payout, I got 5,680. And I had 20,928 in reserves. And now when you go present, you can see my reserve amount. I don't know. I don't understand what this is saying, because if you look before that, look at, like I just showed you, we had almost 21,000 in reserves. Now they're saying we only got like $200 in reserve, but yet they're only going to pay me $15,304. Now, Amazon did update things, I'm sure you guys already know, but they updated things where you can actually look and see which products which orders, I should say, are still sitting and waiting to reach delivery date +7. And so what you'll notice right up here, basically just to kind of summarize, they've updated the system so that you should be able to see which transactions are still in reserves. So see right here where I'm highlighted, you will now be able to identify which orders are deferred due to the delivery date policy and see their estimated release dates in the transaction view. And you'll see where it says in repository. That would be right here. And when we click on that, that'll take you to this page. And you have to go to deferred transactions. When you do that, you'll notice everything gets grayed out. So you really can't select dates. And then once you request the report, it'll eventually be made available for you. You'll be able to download it in CSV form. After you do that, it'll look something like this. So at the time I did that report, which was on the 20th of this month, it gave me everything that was sitting there waiting to be done. I did not see any column that had an estimated delivery date, so I don't know about that. So yeah, most likely I may make another video about this, but I think we're kind of past it. It is what it is. We just gotta figure out a way to do it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is getting to the point where it's quite obvious Amazon is no longer for the casual, side hustle type entrepreneur. They don't want that. I get it. They're making it more and more difficult, but I still believe in it. It still works as of now. And I've said it before, guys. I don't know. I just don't feel as strong as I used to about brand new people coming to the market. Is it still a good marketplace? Absolutely. I'm not going to get into the numbers in this video, but if you do your research, heck, you could ask ChatGPT. As the number of sellers are leaving the platform, the actual revenue, the sales, the growth is there on Amazon. So there's a bigger pie and it's being sliced in. There are less slices because people are leaving the platform, and they're leaving because Amazon just keeps making it more and more difficult. There's a reason for that. And if you can make it, especially for those of you who already have an account, this is probably the best time you've ever had to be on this platform. But you can't come out here with that hustle mentality, that Facebook marketplace, that eBay stuff. That ain't gonna work. You gotta have a real business. You have to run it like a real business, and you have to be able to manage cash flow. You will not have access to your money. Monies are gonna be tied up. You got to be able to work it. That's how businesses operate in most cases. So when you hear people saying, oh, she's a good business person or he's a good businessman, that's what they're really saying. He can manage money. He can move and shake like a manager. He can do proper forecasting, mitigate risks, make sure that he has operating capital, cash reserves, things that you're going to need in a business that is in life. In life, you have ebb and flow, ups and downs. Things are going to happen. Can you weather the storm is the real question. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll be back with another video. And thank you so much. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want to add, because I'm still learning, as you can tell, this is all new to me. Dealing with account reserves is new to me. This whole DD+7 new to everybody. So I'm feeling the crunch. I'm really feeling it, but you know, I'm hanging in there. I'm seeing growth. You guys know that. I'm on pace to do double what I did last year. And if it goes right, this will be the first time I ever crossed $1 million in sales. Also stay tuned. I'm very transparent. I like to show my tax returns. I can't wait to show you. Now, of course, I got an extension. That happens. You know, when you owe money, you ain't in no hurry. So you'll get an extension. But once my returns are completed for my business, I'm going to show them. And yeah, because I believe if you got all these creators out here, if they ain't showing you their tax returns, they ain't really showing you nothing. So we'll get into that. Stay tuned. Again, if there's any comments, any questions, please leave them. If you have not subscribed, please do it. I ain't going nowhere. And give me a like. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Love you all. Later.